Well, good morning. I'm Linda Zavatsky, and today we're going to talk about one of the 9 things that you need to consider before choosing a direct sales company. Now, we've talked about things like what is the product and how do we get paid and what is the investment or the cost of what we want to do. Today, what I want to talk about is how do we learn what to do. Okay? So like any other thing that you might be starting new, whether it's a new job, whether it's a new sport, whether it's a new hobby, anything at all, there's things that go with that are going to be new and different that need to be learned. Okay? A direct sales company is absolutely no different. Okay? There are things that need to be learned from the product to how do you work with the company, to do you get a website, how does that work, how do I find out when I get paid, how are things communicated with me. And one of the other surprising things, or maybe not even so surprising anymore, is the fact that each one of these have like their own different language. You know, those 3-letter acronyms come up and bite us time and time again anytime we can make any kind of a transition from one organization to another, right? We need to learn the language. And that's going to be true with your direct sales organization. Now, in addition to this, there's going to be other things that you need to learn too. If you've never run a business before, if you've never had your own business, there's a whole slew of other things. But first things first. One of the things you want to ask about is how do you get trained in your products and in your processes? Okay? Is it something where there is free training courses or trainings that happen online? Is your sponsor, the person who enrolled you, are they going to sit down with you and step you through things? Is it a matter of having to search and find just the right PDFs or the right documents? Okay? It's important that you invest the time and the effort to learn about this new organization. Now, one thing I want to caution you about is that you need to get started right away. Your upline should be there to support you through your first transactions or talking to people about the new product line and your new gig. Okay? Do not wait because you're getting ready to get ready or getting ready to get started. Start. Learn by doing, baptism by fire. Time and time again, I've seen that that's really the only way to learn and retain. Okay? You can read 1,000,000 PDFs and not make a dollar, or you can get out there and get started. Okay? But it is important that you spend some time every day learning about your new organization. Find out how that training is delivered and be honest with yourself. Is this how you learn best? If not, push back. Say, well, you know what else is there? Okay? Now, there's also other things to learn other than the product line and your processes and procedures. If you have never run a business before, there are things you need to learn about that. You need to figure out how to order business cards. You need to figure out how to track your expenses and your sales. You need to figure out what your tracking mechanism is going to be and what's going to work best for you. Some people do it on paper. Some people do it through Excel. Some people use very specific programs for that. Need to figure out what works best for you and what makes sense. Okay? So there's a whole lot of learning. You need to figure out and understand how that gets delivered to you, both as a startup and also as an ongoing. Okay? So just once you get up and running, whether that's 1 month, 2 months, 3, whatever is right for you, then what happens? How do you learn about new product innovations? How do you learn about changes to systems, or, you know, as an organization grows, there may be some growing pains. How do you get those things communicated to you so that you know what's going on within your organization? How do you learn about new promotions that the company is offering? Okay? You need to understand. Learning is critical. Understanding is critical because you need to be able to talk about this as you go forward. You need to be able to explain these things. So make sure that you understand how you're going to learn about it, how much time you're going to need to really internalize it so that you can then take it forward. So that was number 5 of our 9 things to learn or to understand before you choose a direct company. Please let me know if this is helpful for you. Please go ahead and share. Love to get the word out. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to drop a message or go ahead and private message me. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.